Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, I have seen NTSA has approved new rates. And if these rates will be passed, then you should prepare for the worst. Those who are dealing with the motor vehicle you want to own or you are selling, you should prepare. Above all, which is my main point of discussion here, is those who are using public means of transport. Passengers, how pia lazima tuwataje. Now, in these changes, if you want to change the color of your vehicle, the charges to change has been raised from 500. People have been paying 500. But now, mtoza ushuru saizi anauliza ulipe 20,000 Kenyan shillings. From 500. Now, this one has hiked by 3,900%. This changes is not making sense. How do you demand 20,000 on a service that someone was just paying 500? It's huge. So those who are in the industry ya kupaka rangi, watu wa kupaka paint, your business will go down. Because the KIA is asking for too much. For anyone to consider changing the color of their vehicle, they have to check how much they will be charged. So wale wako kwa mambo ya branding and all that, you have been affected. You won't earn the same way you have been earning. So hii 20,000, it is part of the money you are paid to change those colors. So youth are going to be affected. And some people are going to lose jobs because the KIA is focusing on making more money. I don't know how we'll make this profit, because in that way you are limiting the number of people who will be considering to change the color of their vehicles. They will consider. And a few can afford. Many will consider nitanunua mafuta ama nitabadilisha rangi ya gari ama color. They will consider. Fuel is high. Nitanunua mafuta ama nitabadilisha the color of my vehicle. So you are going to be affected, those who are in this industry. Customers wanaenda kuenda chini. Na hata Ruto kama ametarajia kupata pesa mingi pia ajue zitapungua. Because it was just easy. You wake up in the morning and you think, I have enough money to change the color of my vehicle. You get to those who are in that sector and they do the work. Hiyo pesa ya kuambia ulipe 20 ndio ubadilishe color ilikuwa inatosha kufanya hiyo mambo mengine. Leave that alone. Now we come to the issue of logbook or transferring of the ownership of the motor vehicle. Now, above 1,000 cc, it has been raised from 1,660 to 10,000. Who will carry that luggage? Let's assume you are buying a second-hand matatu now. So who is going to carry that burden? The passenger. Ruto is making everything hard for the poor people to run from poverty. For the rich, they have no problem. They will manage that. They will complain, but they will manage. But what about you who is poor and you are running from poverty? Unangangana unataka ununue second hand. Mtu matajiri ananuanga second hand car. Tajiri ananuanga second hand car. They don't. Ni wao ndio wanatumia alafu wanauzia sisi wenye tuko middle na huku chini. Sisi maskini. And even the middle class, they can afford as they complain. But the poor person who is running from poverty, ulikuwa unaendesha pikipiki. So nafikiria sasa upate pesa ununue taxi. Hiyo taxi ni second hand. Unaambiwa sasa watacharge 10,000. Itaweka wapi hiyo pesa? Who will carry that burden? Ni wewe. Ukishanunua nayo unasukuma kwa passenger mwenye atakuwa anatumia hiyo gari labda kama ni mambo ya transport. So the poor are going to carry this burden, not the rich. I look at that, then indeed you can see. Again, he has not even doubled or tripled the number. They have hiked it so high. So it is very hard under William Ruto's administration for the poor people to run from poverty. You cannot meet the middle class. And even is trying to pull the middle class into the poverty line huko chini. Because now it's expensive. Now, you come to motor dealers. The license has been raised from 9,600 Kenyan shillings to 100,000. Kutoka kwa 9,000 mpaka kwa 1,100. Now, this is 942% hike. Watu wa middle class unajaribu kuuza magari 2-3 pale unataka kusonga juu. Sasa gharama ndio hiyo. For you to get that license, you need 100,000 K. You want to eat into your profit and kill the business. You need to pay employers. Talipa aje. And who will carry this burden? Now, what will happen is that the dealer ataenda sasa aanza kupunguza mshahara ya mfanyakazi. Mfanyakazi ni nani? Wewe na mimi. Watu wa chini hapo. So the employer is going to reduce your salary so that they can pay this 100,000. Maskini akona lake hii Kenya. The second person is the customer, the consumer of this product, the buyer. Again, you will carry the burden. And where will this burden be transferred to? Kwa wale wananunua magari ya kutumia tu sawa, haina shida. But wale wananunua matatu na mambo ya taxi, the burden again will be carried to the hustler, the mamamboga, the poor. Because we are the passengers, we cannot afford. So, sisi ni passenger, natumia hiyo means of transport. Upande kwa taxi, you pay more. Ndio hiyo pesa inaongezwa kwa bei ya kununua hiyo gari. Upande kwa matatu, you pay. Upande kwa hizo buses, you pay. Mambo ni hayo. So the poor will carry the burden. You have been squeezed, you poor people. You and me. To carry this burden. Sababu wanabiashara watabeba hii mzigo peke yao. Itaingia kwa mfanyakazi, iingie kwa the customer. So again, those who are running from poverty. Ununue taxi hapo umeachana na mambo ya bodaboda. Mwingine alikuwa na biashara yake anakodisha gari, sasa amefika mahali anaona anunue gari ya kufanyia biashara yake for transport. Kuna burden inakuja. Wakati the dealer anaambiwa alipe 100,000 from 9,000, pia hiyo ana transfer kwa biashara pia, because you cannot do any business to make losses. You have to do business to make profit. If you don't realize profit in your business, then you are no longer doing business. So how do you do this? You adjust here and there. Ujaribu kufix kila mahali. Fanya kazi aume, wakununua aume, na pia inakuwa transferred huko chini. So, zizi ndo tunabeba tu hii mzigo. JKIA has become a heavy burden on our shoulders. Now, a vehicle registration below 1000 cc has been raised from 1,700 to 3,400. Shida tupu. 1,001 cc to 1,200 cc, it has been raised from 2,100 to 4,200. Then the one from 3,001 cc and above, it has been raised from 8,300 to 16,000. Mambo ni hayo. So wale wanapanga kununua magari, mjipange. Wale wanapanga kufanya biashara ya magari, sawa sawa, mambo ni hayo. And we passengers wenye hatuna magari pia, ibada inakuja paka hapo chini. With this, the poor are finished. You cannot grow, you can't prosper economically under the policies of William Samoei Ruto in his governance. You cannot. The poor have been strangled. The middle class are being pulled downwards. Now back to poverty. Shida tupu. Tukifika hapa ndio maana Wakenya wanasema Ruto must go. Why is William Ruto ministers being heckled, being booed in public meetings at their own backyard? It's because of this. Why are people composing songs that are against William Ruto leadership? It is because of this. Why are comedians ganging up to produce songs to reject William Ruto and praise the previous regime? It is because of this. He must just go.